Alright guys, good morning. I believe you've been having good days for the past few days that I've not been able to be posting matches. Since yesterday is when I was possible to post some 5 matches, and out of the 5 matches that were to play before midnight, we won 3 matches, lost 2, but the 2 that we lost them just by small or mere chances that could what not to happen, but they happened. That's because that is just but about football prediction. About today, guys, there is a wonderful draw strategy that I've been able to deduce or come up with that I believe I'm going to share up with you this video. With this video, whatever I'm going to share up with you is of use and as well as of success. Those guys who maybe have been able to be viewing my videos, others may be wondering on how I do make my predictions. Sometimes they all hit in, others maybe we just lose by 1 or 2 mere chances. I'm here today, this early, to share with you a video tutorial pertaining the draw strategy prediction. In fact, with the draw strategy prediction, I'm going to give you a wonderful draw betting strategy that will enable you to be able to be choosing matches for yourselves, as well as for those who also place them on their own can also maybe be waiting for my daily uploadings when it comes to prediction of football, or in fact soccer. Having said so, in yesterday's matches that I've just spoken about, we won 3 out of 5 matches. Then there was one match that was to play, in fact 2 matches that were to play today early during the dawn times. One began at around 3 a.m. in the morning, another one began around 3:15 a.m. in the morning, and they all won. With the predictions or the strategy that I'm going to teach you, there are some key factors to consider, of which I'll be stressing them out. By stressing, I won't be underlining or even putting there maybe in capital letters or whatever, but I'll just be putting a stress on it. Whatever happens when predicting draw strategy, guys, first of all, I believe there is a wonderful site that I'm going to show you that will enable you to be able to be predicting draw games. This wonderful site, I believe, works in each and every country. This one, I believe, it is universal. And remember, neither am I paid by the company nor even the website itself to use it or even to advertise it. It's just there for free. Since it is there for free and it is made for us, I'm also going to share it out. Those guys who may be willing maybe to be getting my daily predictions, guys, kindly you can subscribe to my channel. By subscribing to my channel name is Shield Master. If your friends, relatives, or people whom you know maybe are interested in betting, you can share out with them. Maybe others are in your groups of betting or whatever. You can still share them out. With this strategy, I can promise you 96% sure that it works. 96% sure of it works. 96% sure of it works, 100% sure. I hope you're getting me. 96% of it works, 100% sure. Now, without wasting time, whatever we are going to do right away, just as you are seeing my screen, there I'm having the SofaScore app, I'm having the SportPesa app. That is my betting. That's the betting site I use in Kenya. In fact, I like this SportPesa. Reason being, if I am to win, there is no delay of depositing money into my account by the company itself. I cannot have to call them or even to hear me, oh, hey, ha, oh, whatever, maybe, oh, hello, customer care, maybe I had placed a bet, but now I won, yes, confirming my account, I'm not seeing anything. This one, they are not for that. They are not for that. Actually, SportPesa, according to whatever I've been able to be doing when it comes to betting, SportPesa are best. Just as I said, SportPesa are the best according to whatever I know, since I've been able to use other websites when it comes to betting, but sometimes I don't know. I don't know what happens. Leaving that, let's leave that aside. Now let's focus on our main issue or our main agenda. Now, coming to your browser. Coming to your browser, for me, I'm going to use the Chrome. Those ones who are using maybe the laptops or the computers, you have the Google or the Mozilla. Others have the Mozilla is that one is still the Firefox. Others have this Chrome. Others have the Explorer Net, and others maybe have even the whatever Opera Net. I do believe of so. Now, without wasting time of it, we directly come for me. I have this. I can also still use the Google app directly on my phone, but now that I like using the Chrome app, whatever I'll have to do is directly go to my Chrome app. I click on it. Once I click the Chrome app, I come to the search menu or search button there. In fact, there's a search space. The search or type URL there, where it says that search or type URL here on top, whatever you are seeing. Whatever happens now, I do write this. I write mathematical format because I've been able to be using it. It's automatically coming. But for those guys, maybe you've not been using it. Maybe it's for your first time or even your first time using it. Whatever you have to do, come there, just write it, the mathematical format. After writing the mathematical format, you come to click continue or search for it. Immediately the first website that appears, the www.forbet.com, click on it. Once you've clicked on it, at the top there, we have the home menu. We have this. I'm speaking of this. We have this on the home menu. We have football. We have basketball. We have hockey. We have this one is handball or whatever. Then here we have a search button or search menu button. Then this one is for date. Then from there, coming down, we have matches for yesterday. We have today's matches, tomorrow's matches. Now on that, whatever happens, I directly come to, I scroll down, you scroll down, after scrolling down, with that, we have this one, matches for today, tomorrow, we have weekend, we have the Premier League, for the La Liga, we have the Bundesliga, Serie A, you have for League One, you have the Champions League, Europa, then we have the match previews, live scores, trends, basketball, hockey, and so on and so on. Again, you can download the app and have it on your phone. That is for people who are using the Android phones. Then this one for the, I think this one is for the whatever iPhone. For the iPhone, what's for bait? You can read about it. Without wasting time again, whatever you directly have to come to, or the place you have to come to, now that we want now to analyze the draw matches. Whatever you are going to focus on is on the today's matches. You click on today's matches like that. Whatever happens with that, it is able to open up with matches. For example, this match, for me here, a match that there is a continuing match that began at 6. This one. Then from there we have a match that is now going to play at 11:15 a.m. with that way and that way. Now that as you are able to scroll down, Now you are able to scroll down, coming to option of more, just click on it to be able to view more matches that are below. They play even up to past midnight, or they upload matches up to past midnight. If you click on today's matches, still tomorrow's matches will be there. And whatever I had shown you about this one, whatever I told you about their calendar, on clicking this one, on clicking this, this one that I've circled, you are able to choose. You are able to choose matches. You are able to choose matches of any date that you maybe like to place on, or select predictions from. Now that we are on today is on 16th of Thursday 2024 May. Maybe I choose on those games. After that, sorry guys, I had an emergency call, and since I'm using my data bundles, this is the call that I've been able to cancel my whatever. I again come there. As I am there again, I click on today's matches. I cannot be able to close or even not allow the calls because number one, I'm using data bundles. I'm not using the Wi-Fi. I'm outside, in fact, in a peaceful place without noise or even alteration from the surrounding. Now, after that, to be able to choose matches that have the higher percentage or possibility of ending up in draws, whatever you have to do, coming here, wherever you are seeing, for example, this first match is having, that is the Tampico versus Racing Porto. It's having a 26, 38 to 36. With that figure, those figures, leaving alone the middle figure, or like that is like a home figure percentage, a draw percentage. This one is like a home figure percentage. This one is a draw percentage. This one is away win percentage. Then here we have their prediction that I have placed there. They have said this match is going up to end up in a draw of 1-1. At the 68th minute, this match is at 1-0. Now the prediction that this match is going to end up at 1-1, chances are very high that this match is going to end up in under 3.5. And sometimes they can place a 1-1 prediction, and at times it ends up in 1-1. Sometimes it can even be a 0-0, at times a 2-2, a 3-3, sometimes. Now to be sure on whether to place a draw or not, whatever you have to do is this one. Whatever you have to do is this. Checking on the figures that I've been able to show you, let us now assume this one is for the home percentage, this one 38 is for the draw percentage, then the 36 is for the away percentage, and the 26 is for the home percentage winning chance. Whatever you have to do, ensure that the home figure and the away figure have a difference not more than 5. In whichever way, you can either take the home figure minus the away figure, or the away figure minus the home figure. Whichever. You can just choose whichever figure, either from the home to away or the away to home. And ensure you subtract the small one from the larger one. Now, subtracting the small one from the larger one, now let us now look for such a match. That one, 36 minus 26, that is a 10. It's not within our range or even our call brackets. We now go down, scroll down. As we scroll, we now come to a match that is going to play, I believe, in the afternoon or the evening. This one, the Russian game. This one, a match for Russia. Reason being, at 33, or we subtract 30 from 33 is just but 3. At 3, as we've said, it should be 5 and below, or even below 5. Now that one has been able to hit our first expectation, whatever now happens is this. Whatever now happens is this. We click the game directly to be able to analyze it on or using other important details, of which I'm going to mention them. Now that the match have been able to cycle or even to cycle, whatever happens now, we are going to click on that match. As it opens up, that match, whatever happens now that we are there, you come now to the league table. On coming to the league table, number 1, the matches must be close to each other. For example, this team is number 10. The team that is playing against it, or the opponent team, should either be number 9 or number 11, in a way that their positions on the table have got a difference of under 1 or under 2, that is 1 and below. Now that this one has got a difference of 1, and that meaning that there is one team separating them, we are now on the right track with that. At least a one team separating them. This one is what is separating the two teams. Now whatever happens from there, we again come and look on the other perspective or other criteria. Whatever happens with that now, we come up or scroll up. Then whatever happens, we come to their head-to-head matches. On coming to their head-to-head matches, these teams or this match should not have had many chances of over 2.5, meaning the under 2.5 should be having a greater percentage. In what way? We are going to count the first match. This one, they played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In the last 6 matches, no matter when they played, we look on the percentage now, where the games that have been played should at least be under 2.5. Most matches should have or the results should have at least been under 2.5, meaning that the goals should not be over 2.5 in most chances that have been playing. Now, out of the 6 matches, we are able to count the number of matches that have been able to play at under 2.5. This one now being 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of 6 matches, we have 4 matches that ended up in under 2.5. When it comes to percentage showing percentage of it, you come directly to your calculator. Whatever happens there. Then, while there, you come to 4 divided by 6. That one times 100%. Sorry guys, 4 divided by 6. It's that one times 100%. It is that one. It is 66.66%, or that way till infinity, which is like 67% if we round it off to the nearest whole number of 66.67% if we round it to 2 decimal place. Then the remaining now is 2 divided by 6, which is 33%. By multiplying it by the 100, it's 33%. Now that we have a 66% ratio, 33%, the 66% is higher value. It's a higher chance that now this match has got a potentiality of producing an under 2.5, since the last 5 matches or the last 6 matches have been able to produce an under 2.5, as well as they have been able to produce at least on nearly all the matches have been able to produce under 3.5. But now we are not focusing on that. We are focusing on the under 2.5. Now, as we focus on the under 2.5, now that we are putting that the possibility of this match now, with that we can drive to a point whereby we say that the possibility of this match ending at under 2.5 is or has got a greater chance or even percentage. The next thing we now look at it is now this one. Now that we've been there, we now come here, look at the 30, 33 that we looked at. Is that way? Whatever happens now with that, the league position or the league table position, we've been able to deduce or even say that it should be at least match separating them should at least just be one, should at most be one. Let me use at most be one. It's meaning that they can either be following each other in the table or maybe differentiated by or separated by one match. Now, having that, this match we can be sure little bit that now it's going to produce an under 2.5. Still, that one is about prediction. We are predicting it to a little bit. That is now we are at 80% sure. Now we are sure about this match. Maybe it's going to produce a draw. We are now at 80%. Come to around 90 something percent to reach 90s. The way I said we should be at least 96% sure. Whatever now happens, we come to the mathematical 4-bit, not the 4-bit. We come to the SofaScore. Coming to the SofaScore, you've known the team name. You come to the search button, click there. Whatever now happens with that, you take the team's name, Tulane. You click on that. Then, after clicking on it, come to matches. Then from there, come directly there is that one that is going to play. After coming there, we look at this match. It's a team number 10 playing against team number 12. Now, the reason as why I have come to SofaScore is the reason being is that I want to check on their preferred odds. Now that I'm not seeing the odds there, I come again. I come to this SportPesa. I try to look for that match there. As I look for that match there, it's known as Tulane, Tulane. Now, we've come to the right thing now. As we've looked at Tulane, remember, we said, looking at the put or the given percentage by the 4-bit, the percentage difference should at least be at most be 5, meaning that it should be 5 and below. That is number one. Number two, we look at the league table for such match. Number three, we went to SofaScore to look at the odds, but you haven't found them. Whatever now happens. No, number three, we looked at the last head-to-head matches. We ensure that the percentage of matches or the result should at least be under 2.5, the way we did that and found at 66% against 33%. That one is at least, that is on number 4. Number 4 factor to consider. Then the number 4, we now come to look at the odds. The odds should be evenly distributed in a way that, look at this match. Look at this match, Kinley. This match, this home team has got odds of 265. The away team has got odds of 240. So 2.65 against 2.40. Now with that, we can be sure or we can say that the odds are evenly distributed. Reason being, they are all in twos. at least 2 plus in each. Now that we have the 2 plus in each, we directly click on the match. After clicking on the match, whatever now we come to the fifth factor now. We've now reached at 90%. Now to be at least on the safest side, we come to the under 2.5 now. The under, remember, over 0.5 should be having odds ranging from 0, that is, 1.0 to 1.20. That is, if we remove the number before the decimal point, it should be at like a from 0 to 0.20. Or if we assume there is no decimal point, it should be like from 1 to 20 odds. Like this one is at 1.05. It's still under 0.20. It is still under 0.20. Then the over 1.5 should be under 0.40 or under 1.40. Then the third goal for maybe an over 2.5 to happen, to be on the safer side, it should be under 1.60. In a way that, just to ensure, the over 2.5 should be at least at most 1.60 odds, 1.60 odds. Then by having that, you just divide by 3, in that each of the 3 goals is given a 0.20 or 0.2 or 1.20 odds. Now with that, over 2.5, as we've said, should at most be 1.60. Now this one is exceeding, in fact, exceeding in a way that it's at 2.21. Now that it's at 2.21, whatever happens is this: we are going to pick the 1.15 over 1.5, which is at 1.39, because it's under 1.40 or 1.40 downwards. Whatever now we are going to be quite sure about it now is that at least this one, you focus on this now. Now this one, it's over 1.60. Whatever now you can be sure of is that the total number of goals going to be scored in this match is just about 2. Now that they are going to be 2, we can distribute them equally in a way that when we look now at the odds, the away team has got a chance to score a goal. Now that the away team has got a chance to score a goal and the home team has got, the odds are a little bit bigger than the away team. For away team, if away team scores a goal, then home team has to score a goal for them to balance, since the odds are also balancing and whatever. Now this match is going to end up at a correct score of 1-1. Now that is going to end up at a correct score of 1-1, whatever is going to happen in this match is that a draw is going to happen. The draw is now going to happen in this match. The draw is going to happen in this match. Now with this, we are going to directly click on this match like that. That one is our first correct or draw strategy or draw game. That is our first draw game. A correct score of 1-1 is going to happen at 5.00 odds in this match, as well as a draw is going to happen. Now from there, we now come back to this. We scroll down again. Let's look for whatever we just said, and the difference of not more than 5. We have this game, I think it's for Libya. This game for Libya is going 27 from 31. That is a difference of 4. Now that we have a difference of 4, we're going to click on the match directly like that. Whatever happens there, this one is now a perfect game to consider or to look on. Team number 1, or home team, is at position 2 as well as this one is at position 3. That is our first thing. Now the difference is at least 1 and below in the league position or league table. League position. We are not about the points. We are looking at the position. This one is at number 2. This one is number 4. Only separated by one match or one game. Whatever happens now, we come now to the second thing factor. We now confirm at the head-to-head matches. Remember, their last 6 matches should have produced at least, and the most chances should have been produced are at 2.5. Now with this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With this now, the first 1, 2, 3. Then we go to the Al Nassr versus Najman 4. Out of the last 6 matches, 4 matches have been able to produce over 2.5, as well as 2 matches only have been able to produce under 2.5. Now, with that, we will remember the ratio that we had as we looked at the first match. It means that now that an over 2.5 is going to happen at 66% or 67%, then this other one is going to happen at 33%. Now, having that and that, we are not going to choose this one for a draw. We are not going to choose this one for a draw. We are not going to choose this one for a draw, because number one, it's already taking us out of whatever we are supposed to choose. Remember, guys, it is even better you get a 1 or 2 matches other than just saying that let me just give it a try. That giving it a try, the match you make you maybe decide that I give it a try, can even make you fail. Maybe for example yesterday I had just placed there 6 matches. Out of the 6 matches, I had 12,000 odds, and I had placed 50 Kenyan shillings. I was to win around 600 and something thousand. Now from the 600,000, only 2 matches that I had said that let me give it a try are the ones that made me fail. You see, those are great regrets. Otherwise, I could have even better removed the 2 matches from my draw bet slip, then place the rest and even win. Even if it could have, maybe I know I could not have won less than 100,000, guys. I could not have won less than 100,000. Now, having a look at that, whatever happens now, we come back by clicking on the back button. Then from there, we now scroll down again. We scroll down slowly. This one, I think this one is for Zambia or Zimbabwe. I don't know, because I'm not from that country. Whatever happens now with this match, this one, guys, I'm speaking of this match. I'm speaking of this. Whatever happens with that match, we now click directly and have a look at it, inside of it. As we look inside of it, we come to the league table. With the league table, I'm going to add another factor to consider here. Remember, choose matches that are close to each other on the league table. Number 2, you can still find some matches that have got a smaller difference of maybe, or even a match being number 10 is playing against a match at number 15. One thing to consider there again is the recent forms, or the games played in the last 5 matches. Now we've looked at this. Now that it's exceeding our condition of league position not more than 1, whatever we now come to do, we look at the last 5 matches or the last 6 matches. In the last 6 matches, they have been able to produce an under 1.5 in 5 of the last 6 matches, the home team. Then the away team have been able to produce an under 1.5 in their 4 of their last 6 matches. 4 of the last 6 matches means that now it's at 67%. Then this one is at 83%. I believe so. Now, having looked at that, We come to their last head-to-head matches. We see now they are over 2.5 as well as the under 2.5 are at 50%. Now, with this match, we're not going to choose it for a draw. We're just going to leave it because greediness is not there to lead us. Let us remain disciplined to our principles that we said. Whatever happens now, we scroll down. We now see the Iran leagues. There is a match I had seen somewhere. I believe it was for Egypt. But before we go to that, here I do see a match of 33-37 against 29. This match, we click at it as it opens up. That one has got many over 2.5, or many of the games have ended up, or the results have ended up in over 2.5. Most of the results have ended up in over 2.5. Now scroll down. We have this one, I think it's for Norway League 2. The John Lane versus the Asen Football. That one is not within our range because we said we look at the matches by God. The home percentage given and the away percentage given should at least be under 5 or 5 and below. Then we have the Gohar versus Sorkfosan. This one is an Iran League game. Remember and forgive me on whatever I'm reading. This one is not our language. We have got this one. Let's try a look at this, and then we'll have a look at this. Coming with the first one, the director. Looking at the last matches, head-to-head, 6 matches. All matches have been able to produce under 2.5, at least 100% sure. Then they have got no league position here. I think this one is not maybe a league today to play. We cannot choose that. We just leave it because all factors must be met. If we don't meet them, even if one does not meet, just leave it. I'm sure you will not lose. You will not fail to get even just one match. And if you don't get even just one match for today, still tomorrow is there. Night games are there. The dawn games are still there. Like that. We now come to this. I think it's again Norway League 2 game. This one. Whatever happens with that, let's click on it. The Rosenborg versus Oslo. With the Rosenborg versus against the Oslo, we click on it. We have got no last head-to-head matches. Maybe it's for their first time that they are now going to play. You again scroll down. Scroll again around those games that are going to play. Will start playing at around in 1900. You have this one for Egypt League. You have the NP versus Future FC. Coming to the head-to-head matches, 3 have been able to produce under 2.5, 3 as well as produced on over 2.5. Then from there, now that we see that, we directly leave it because only one condition has been met, whereby of their percentage has been able to be met. We've been able to meet their percentage. been able to meet the percentage. We now come to let's look for another one. Let's look for another match that is going to be within our range. You have this one. I think these one are for Morocco. I think if they are Morocco, if I'm not wrong, but if I'm still wrong, you can still have forgiveness over me, or forgiveness on me. We're going to look at this match, then we will have a look at this. Now clicking the first match, even if it is an under 21 game, let's just ensure it's within our principle. The last matches have all produced an under 2.5 at 100%. Then their league table, in their league table positions, they are at number 11 as well as number 13. From there, we see percentage has been met. Last under 2.5 matches have been able to be met. League position has been able to be met. We now come to the odds ratio. Odds, the way the odds are arranged. We come to this. Now, with this match, the odds are not evenly distributed because home team is given 1.86, draw is at 2.85, and away team is at 4.30. The home team and the away team should be on the odds should be balancing. Odds should be balancing. Now having a look at that, and still the over 2.5, in the over 2.5, we are on the right track because we meet the factor. But now looking at the odds makes us not to meet the factor. We just leave it. Just leave it. Even if it will happen, let it just happen, because we are not 100% sure about it. Some other people are just hearing some birds chirping or whatever, because I'm seated in under trees. Whatever now happens, we come to the next match. This one, the Alga under 21. The last 5 matches, or the last 6 matches, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The last 6 matches have been able to produce 5 matches with the under 2.5 as well as only 1 match with the over 2.5. Then when you come to the league position, that is now it's again bringing a difference. Now since it's bringing a difference, you just leave it. Remember guys, it is even better we just get a 1 or 2 matches and we place, other than having 40 games to place on and also be able to just lose carelessly or because of our carelessness. Come, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, and guys, be able to at least look for those matches that have been able to that the odds have been provided in front. The odds are now this one, like this one is having a 3.40 odds, because those ones now they are easy for you. It's easy for you to deduce or even to be able to know whatever you're doing. That is Italy League 2 game. That is the Bari versus Tanana Calcio. Let's click on the match and have a look at it. As we click on the match, that's a 22 or whatever. 1, 2, 3. Let's have a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In the last 6 matches, 3 produced an over 2.5 as well as 2 produced an under 2.5. Coming again to the league table, the league table has been shown there. Just leave that one automatically because number 1, the first condition is only met of the percentage difference, but the second now brings an issue. We leave alone that. We come to the next. They've been at around 22 p.m. 22. The time has been 22 p.m. there. Whatever happens with that, we now leave on that, or we leave it. We now come and look for other matches. You have this one for Israeli League. No, not Israeli. Let us click on this. Sturgeon versus Reykjavik. The difference is at at 4. Let us click on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In the last 6 matches, 4 have been able to produce another 2.5 as well as 2 were produced under over 2.5. Now league table. No league table shown. No league table shown. You come to the next. Now that we are done with today's games, let us click on tomorrow's very early games, or the games that will play from around midnight. With the games that are playing from around midnight. You know, whatever you are trying to look for. Let us have focus on whatever you are trying to look for. Just click on this and then see the runs for tomorrow. No league table. Just click on this and see. No league table. In fact, it's not even meeting our condition. Since it's not meeting our condition, let us look for another one. As we are looking for another game or a match, let's scroll. I believe this one for Vietnam. Let's have a look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out of the 6 matches, only 1 match produced an over 2.5. That is around 83% produced under 2.5. But the league position differences are again hunting. Has got a difference of 2. We are not going to choose that one. Guys, having looked at that, or even arrived at that, I believe for today's games, we are only sure of one draw game. It is because it has got odds of 3+. Guys, thank you for having watched my video. Even if some more people are not able to see my face, next time you'll be able to see my face. Guys, success as you place on that game. Thank you and have a nice day as we purpose to meet again on tomorrow's matches, because I'll be able to drop them early. For the weekend matches, be waiting. I'll drop you 100% sure draw games. On Saturday around 4 games, Sunday around 4 games. When you combine them, you'll have massive wins, guys. And have trust. I'll be able to drop the maybe other prediction strategies using other websites or whatever. And with that, I have no much other than to wish you a nice day. Thank you guys for your listening. Let's meet again tomorrow. May God bless you all.